All right, good morning, you guys. This morning, we're going to be talking about lesson 83, scientific notation, multiplying numbers. It is one of my favorite lessons, if you were wondering. And to warm up today, we're going to convert these into scientific notation. And the easiest way that I can teach this to you is right now, scientific notation, decimal has to go right in between them. Please take notes on this because a lot of you have questions about this. So when you put your decimal right here, all you have to do is ask yourself this. Well, did you make this bigger or smaller? I hope all you guys would say we made that number smaller. So then you have to make this larger by 1, and you have that, and then it's in scientific notation. The decimal always has to go after your first non-zero. So then if we go to this one, I would like you to pause right now and see if you can convert these to scientific notation. Right here, if you would see, our decimal has to go between the 8 and the 4. So you'd go 8.4 times 10. And we just made our number larger, so we got to make this smaller. So it's got to go to a 26. Then for this one, I hope that you would say, oh, it's already in scientific notation. Decimal's in the correct spot. There we go. If we start today then, if you can see, we're going to multiply scientific notation. Some little review again. A power of 10 for our power of 10s, I should say. 10 to the 7 times 10 to the 3rd is going to be 10 to the 10th. You just add the exponents when there's multiplication in between. And so right here, if you add those two, you're going to have to the 15th power. And then if you never see something here, it's actually raised the first. And then 1 plus a -5 would be 10 to the -4. So once again, when we multiply powers of 10, you actually add the exponents. Then if we go over here, some little review again, 0 divided by anything, hopefully you know is 0. You cannot divide by 0, so you would put no solution for this. And anything to the 0 power is 1. Now, I know I'm going kind of fast. I'm sorry. Okay, so just remember, multiplying scientific notation, add your exponents when it comes to the powers of 10. This was just some division properties that I want everyone to know. So then if we multiply our first scientific notation, it's way easier than you may think. If you see up here, the first thing we're going to do is multiply our coefficients. So I would like you to write these steps down. So first thing, multiply coefficients. Then we're going to add our exponents, the powers of 10. And then we're going to move the decimal and change the sign if we have to make it into scientific notation. So watch how easy this is. First step, multiply coefficients. I usually just draw the rainbows. And 1.2 times 3 would just be 3.6. Second step, add your exponents. So 5 plus 7, 12. The third step, since the decimal's already in the right spot, you can just circle it. And once again, pause it if you need to write these steps down. Right here, sorry that it's not written a little larger. So you have 4 times 10 to the 6th, and you have 3 times 10 to the 5th. Once again, if we looked at our last slide, the first thing we do is we multiply the numbers in front. So 4 times 3, 12. Then we add our exponents, so 6 plus 5, 11. Now this one we do have to simplify because this is in scientific notation. So we have to put our decimal right there. So we go 1.2 times 10. Since we made this smaller, we have to make this larger by 1 and make that here. Now, a lot of students will keep this on their test, but it's almost like not reducing 2/4. So that's not simplified notation, scientific notation. You want to write this. If we check this out, we only have one more problem after this, so I'd ask you to pause this and see if you can do this one. Multiply, add, and that's already in scientific notation because the decimal's after the 6. So then When it comes to this, the last one, once again, if you could pause this, try it on your own. 5 times 7, 35. We add the exponents. 3 plus the negative 8. Negative 5. Decimal belongs there. So we go 3.5. Had to make it smaller. So to make this larger by 1, it becomes to the negative 4. Now, hopefully you pause there. If you don't understand something, I would ask that you rewind it and go back to the beginning. Otherwise, today, I would like you to do A, B, C, D. All right? And then you only have 6 starts, so only 10 problems again. So 6 starts, A, B, C, D. And that's what we have for lesson 83. Thank you.